Big Bang Theory spin-off update is coming soon, promises Chuck Lorre. It's been half a decade since The Big Bang Theory wrapped up its historic 12-season run, but the sitcom juggernaut continues to live on through reruns, streaming, and of course its hit prequel Young Sheldon. Yet even with Young Sheldon nearing its own conclusion, the world of socially awkward geniuses, quirky scientists, and heartfelt friendships is far from over. Series co-creator Chuck Lorre has confirmed that an update on the next Big Bang Theory spinoff is coming soon, sparking a frenzy of speculation about where the beloved franchise will go next. Lorre, who has often been reluctant to revisit old shows unless the idea felt fresh, seems to be hinting that the future of the Big Bang universe is already in motion. There's an update coming, and I think fans will be excited, he teased in a recent interview, careful not to spoil what's brewing. But for longtime viewers, this was more than enough to ignite countless theories about who could return, what stories might be told, and how the legacy of the original sitcom will continue. In many ways, this update is arriving at the perfect time. The franchise stands at a crossroads. Young Sheldon is ending after 7 seasons, the cast of the flagship show has moved on to other projects, and fans are hungry for a new way back into the world that made them laugh for over a decade. Could this upcoming spin-off be the answer? Let's dive into what this update could mean, the most likely directions for the series, and why Lorre's words carry so much weight. The legacy of the Big Bang Theory. When the Big Bang Theory premiered in 2007, few could have predicted that a comedy about a pair of physicists, their socially awkward friends, and the girl next door would become one of the most successful sitcoms of all time. Over its 12-year run, the show won 10 Emmys, consistently ranked among the most watched shows on television, and became a cultural touchstone for geeks and casual viewers alike. It wasn't just the science jokes or the pop culture references that made the show work. It was the characters Sheldon, Leonard, Penny, Howard, Raj, Amy, and Bernadette, whose relationships, growth, and struggles gave heart to the comedy. Audiences watched them fall in love, get married, have children, and grow into a found family that felt as real as any on TV. The spin-off Young Sheldon, launched in 2017, gave audiences another layer of connection. Following Sheldon Cooper's childhood in Texas, the series provided context for the quirks and brilliance that define Jim Parsons' character. It's been a huge hit in its own right, but with its final season airing, the franchise is once again at a turning point. And that's where Chuck Lorre's latest comments come in. Why Chuck Lorre's words matter. Chuck Lorre isn't just another showrunner. He's a television titan. Known for creating hits like 2.5 Men, Mom, and Dharma and Greg, he has a reputation for balancing broad comedy with genuine heart. But he's also careful with how he revisits old material. Unlike some showrunners who churn out reboots and spin-offs simply for brand recognition, Lorre typically waits until there's a story worth telling. That's why his confirmation of an update soon is more than just idle chatter. It means something concrete is happening behind the scenes, whether that's a script being finalized, a cast being approached, or a network deal being negotiated. Lorre knows the weight of fan expectations. After all, the finale of The Big Bang Theory drew over 18 million viewers. Any continuation of the franchise would come under intense scrutiny, and he wouldn't move forward unless he was confident in the idea. The most likely spin-off directions. So what could this mysterious update be about? There are several possibilities, and fans are already buzzing about which one makes the most sense. 1. A Georgie and Mandy spin-off. The strongest contender is the rumored Georgie and Mandy series, first teased when young Sheldon began spotlighting Sheldon's older brother Georgie. Played by Montana Jordan, Georgie quickly became a breakout fan favorite, especially once his romance with Mandy Emily Osment developed. Their story, married young, raising a child while navigating adulthood, has the potential for its own heartfelt sitcom. This would be a natural continuation once Young Sheldon ends, offering a way to keep audiences invested in the Cooper family while telling a story that stands on its own. With the actors already established and warmly received, this feels like the most obvious spin-off choice. 2. A next-generation Big Bang Theory. Another possibility is a time jump spin-off centered on the children of the original cast. Fans have long been curious about Penny and Leonard's kids, Howard and Bernadette's children, and, of course, whether Sheldon and Amy's son Leonard Cooper revealed in the finale inherited his father's genius or his eccentricities. A next-gen series could blend nostalgia with new perspectives, introducing younger characters while allowing cameos from the original stars. It would mirror what How I Met Your Mother attempted with its spin-off, but with the added advantage of Big Bang's still strong brand power. 3. A Sheldon and Amy postscript. Though less likely, there's always the chance that the spin-off could follow Sheldon and Amy in the aftermath of their Nobel Prize win. With Jim Parsons and Mayim Bialik both busy, this would depend heavily on whether they'd be willing to return full-time. Still, even a limited series exploring how Sheldon adjusts to fatherhood or how Amy balances her career with family life could generate huge buzz. 4. A Raj redemption story. One of the lingering criticisms of the Big Bang Theory finale was how it left Raj unresolved. Unlike his friends, he didn't end up in a relationship or with a clear future. A spin-off giving Raj his own spotlight, perhaps focusing on his career, his family ties to India, or finally finding lasting love, could be a meaningful way to revisit the franchise while giving his character the closure fans craved. Fan expectations versus reality. While speculation is fun, it's worth remembering that any spin-off must strike the delicate balance of familiar comfort and fresh innovation. Fans want callbacks to the original, catchphrases, cameos, Easter eggs, but they also want new characters and dynamics that justify the show's existence. This was why Young Sheldon succeeded where many spin-offs fail. It didn't just recycle Big Bang Theory, it gave audiences a new lens, told in a completely different format, single camera versus multi-camera, while deepening our understanding of Sheldon's world. For Chuck Lorre, the challenge now is to find the same balance again. Another reality check: not every actor may be eager to return. The original cast moved on to film, theater, and other TV roles after investing over a decade in their characters. A spin-off that doesn't require every actor's participation, like one focused on Georgie and Mandy, would be more feasible than trying to reunite the entire ensemble. Why the timing works perfectly. Beyond Young Sheldon's ending, the timing of this update couldn't be better. Streaming platforms are hungry for proven IP with built-in audiences, and few sitcoms have the enduring popularity of The Big Bang Theory. It remains one of the most watched shows on Max, formerly HBO Max, where new generations of fans are discovering it. On top of that, nostalgia cycles are kicking in. Enough time has passed since the original finale for audiences to feel both the absence of the show and the desire to return. Lorre and Warner Bros. Are savvy enough to recognize that now is the moment to strike. The future of the franchise, whether the upcoming update confirms a Georgie and Mandy spin-off, teases a next-generation series, or surprises fans with something entirely unexpected, one thing is clear: The Big Bang Theory is far from over. Like Friends, The Office, or Seinfeld, its cultural footprint is too large to fade quietly. But if there's one lesson the franchise has taught us, it's that its best moments come